Dear students, I welcome you all to our new chapter, that is Surface Area Volume, 9th standard, chapter 13. So here we are going to deal with certain objects that are 3D objects. We will deal them one by one. So when it comes to exercise 13.1, dear students, we are dealing with the objects which are called as cuboid and sometimes a cube. There are two objects. The only difference between two objects is that when you have a rectangular face involved, then it is something of this sort. This is the rectangular face involved. Then whatever it is, this is a cuboid. And same when actually instead of rectangular face, you have a square. Then it is a cube, where all the sides are same. That is the basic difference between the cuboid and a cube. Fine. Now we have to first know what is the surface area. There is one formula, that is total surface area of cuboid, total surface area of cube. So before going further, my dear students, I will try to explain you as much as possible with the diagrams. See, when it comes to a cuboid or a cube, whatever it is, how many faces means surfaces do they have? See, you can think about your room, whichever you are sitting in, your house, your room, your home, wherever you are sitting. If you think about it, how many surfaces it has? See, we can consider that on the left hand side of the room and the right hand side of the room. You have a surface over here. This is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. The two surfaces are there. Then front you have a surface, and of course this is the back side where you have got. These are the two surfaces. Means this is the front side, this is the front side and this is the back side. You can consider anyway, it's the way you are sitting. So in total, how many surfaces are over? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the floor, bottom, base, whatever you say, and you have the top, the ceiling. In total, how many? 6 surfaces. Are you getting? Left, right, front, back, base and the top. There are in total 6 surfaces involved. Okay, my dear students, I repeat, when I take these surfaces, something like this. This is wrong. This. See, when I take these surfaces, again I take them. This is one surface. It comes over here. This is left side. This is right side. So now if I consider, see, all the edges of this going in this way. If I consider them length, this is also length, this is also length, this is also length, this is also length. Okay, these all are length. And then all those running in this motion will be the breadth, and this will be the height. All those vertically standing are heights. So what do you think will be the area of this face? This is nothing but a rectangle, length into height. This is again length into height. Okay. Now I go forward to this which is in the front. Okay, this which is in the front. Now this will become the breadth this also will become the breadth. And similarly, if this with this one I am considering the room, this measurement is same, whatever is this breadth, same will be this breadth, except because I am seeing it 3D way, that's why I have drawn in this fashion. So this area also, this also will be the breadth, this also will be the breadth. Okay, so what is the area of this face? Area of this face will be breadth into height, and similarly area of this base, this also will be breadth into height. So see, I am talking about total surface area. When I am talking about vertical surface area, which are standing, all the walls that are standing, then LH over here, LH over here, 2LH, BH over here, BH over here, that is 2BH. And now what remains is the floor. The floor area is length into breadth, length into breadth. And even the top ceiling area is still length into breadth. This I am calculating, or I have involved all the 6 surfaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is total surface area of cuboid. LH plus LH will be 2LH, BH plus BH will be 2BH, LB plus LB will be 2LB, and then finally you will take out 2 as a common factor, LH, 2 as a common factor, LH plus BH plus LB. You can write it in any way, 2 length into breadth plus breadth into height plus length into height. This is the area of total surface area of cuboid. Okay, my dear students. So this is the method of understanding. Why you have to understand this? Because depending on the question that is asked, you will have to involve the surfaces. Sometimes what they will ask you, sometimes they will ask you to wash the walls of the room or paint the walls of the room. They have told you walls of the room. So when you are painting the walls of the room, you can paint the wall and even you can paint the ceiling. But they have specified paint the walls of the room. So when you are painting the walls of the room, at that time you will be considering vertical surface areas. Vertical surface area. Walls are the vertical surfaces. And what is the vertical surface? LH over here, LH over here. 2 sides, LH, and the BH over there, BH over here. BH. This is all plus BH. That means 2LH plus 2BH. That means LH goes out, 2H into bracket L plus B. This will be the formula for vertical surface area of cuboid. 2H bracket L plus B. Okay. Supposing like this, you will keep on changing. Supposing they would have told you to color the room. Color the room means what? You will color the 4 walls and also the ceiling. Color the 4 walls and also the ceiling. Only the floor you don't color. You don't color the floor of the room. So what will be the area? First of all, you will find the area of coloring will be what? Of course, the walls means LH plus LH plus BH plus BH, and the ceiling will be LB, only one LB. Okay, so if you take out here, you will get what? LH plus LH, 2LH, BH plus BH, 2BH, and this is LB. So I will just common factor this, 2H into L plus B plus LB. I will use this formula. Are you getting? This is how you have to construct your own formulas depending on the surface areas that are involved in the question. Okay, my dear students. So now this was regarding the cuboid, surface areas of the cuboid. Now we will understand the surface area of the cube. Surface area of the cube is very easy, my dear students. What happens? Because it has got all the measurements same. All the measurements same. What happens? This is also L, this is also L, this is also L, this is also L. All is L. There is nothing, no BN, because the measurement is same everywhere. So what happens? The area of this surface, left hand side will be L square, length into breadth, side, or area of a square is side square, L square. This also is L square, this also is L square, this also is L square. All the four vertical surface areas will be having L square plus L square plus L square. The vertical surface areas of cube will be L square plus L square plus L square plus L square, right? This L square plus this L square, front L square plus back L square, that will be 4L square. And total surface area of cube will be 6L square, because 4L square plus the L square of the top and L square of the bottom will be 6L square. So these are the formulas that you have to remember. The main formula of total surface area of cuboid is equal to 2 LB plus BH plus LH, and then total surface area of cube will be 6L square. But remember, we will also require vertical surface area of cuboid is equal to 2H in bracket L plus B, and vertical surface area of cube will be equal to 4L square. Actually, this you are not supposed to by heart. You are supposed to manipulate, calculate and generate it every time that you feel, and then you should be able to revise it. Apart from that, depending on the questions, different surfaces will be involved, and you will have to construct the formula for that question. So just to start for the day, so that you understand what is happening, I will start with question number 1. I don't know whether I will be continuing or I will maybe stop with question number 1. So here a plastic box 1.5 centimeter long, 1.25 centimeter, 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep. This is what you have to understand. Now here, plastic box dimensions. What are the dimensions? Length 1.5 meter, breadth is equal to 1.25 meter, and deep is nothing but height is equal to 65 centimeter. So when you have to convert 60 centimeter to meter, it will be divided by 100. That will be 0.65 meters. This is very important. Units, you have to be extra careful regarding the units. It is opened at the top. See, first itself you have got a googly. It is opened at the top. Ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet, determine the area of the sheet required for making the box. So now when you are area of the sheet required for making the box, so this box is open at the top. So what all things it has got? It has got only the surfaces. It is open at the top. It has got only these surfaces. Okay, it has got only these surfaces. Vertical surfaces and the bottom. There is no top. In top it is open. Therefore, vertical surface area of cuboid. First you write the formula of cuboid. We have got it. It is what? 2H in bracket L plus B. Therefore, vertical surface area of plastic box that you have got 2H in bracket L plus B. 2 into what is H? 0.65. L plus B 1.5 plus 1.25. Now you will have to calculate 0.65 into 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, 13. And then there are two decimal places, 1.3. 1.5 plus 1.25. So what I will do, 1.25 plus 1.5. You have to be careful, decimal should come under the decimal. 2.75. This is 2.75. So when I think about multiplying this, 2.75, actually I will do what? 275 into 13 I will do. 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21, 22, 7. 275. I get 5, 7, 3 4 7 5. 1 decimal place over here, 2 decimal places over here, total 3 decimal places, I will get 3.475 meter square. This is what? Vertical surface area of plastic box. Now over here I have got the bottom face. So area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Therefore area of the base of plastic box will be equal to length into breadth. What is length over here? 1.5 into breadth is 1.25. Again I will do the same thing. 1.5 into 1.25. I will have to calculate this. 1.5 into 1.25. Actually I will do 125 into 15 straight. 5 5s are 25, 5 to 10 11 12, 5 on the 5 6. Then 1 2 5 5 7 8 1. 2 decimal places here, 1 decimal places over here. So I will write it 1.875. That is equal to 1.875 meter square. Therefore total surface area of plastic box will be equal to vertical surface area of plastic box plus area of base of plastic box. I will have to add them. This will be equal to 1 plus 2. 1 is 3.475 plus 1.875. So what do you get? I will do over here 3.475 plus 1.875, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5.35 meter square is the total surface area of plastic box. This is the total surface area of plastic box. Okay. Now next what they are asking, cost of the sheet for it. If a sheet of measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20. So rate of sheet is equal to rupees 20 per meter square. Therefore cost of sheet of plastic box will be what? This 20 multiplied by 5.35. Again what I will do while multiplying, I will multiply only 20 into 5.35. Ignore the 0 and ignore the, I will multiply 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Okay. 20 is there, 0. 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, 7, 2 5s are 10. Then 2 decimal places, that is 107. This will cost rupees 107. This way I think we have reached the answer. Now my dear students, slight miscalculation here. 1.3 into 2.75 will give you 3.575 meter square. I am very sorry for this, my dear students. This will give you 3.7575, and then the other one I think is right, 1.5 into 1.25, 1.875. This is right. Now only thing what will happen here also, I will get first plus this will be 3.575 plus 1.875. If I add these two, (9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14), 5.45 I will get over here, my dear student. This is really very bad. 5.45 meter square. And this, when you will multiply over here, you will multiply 20 by 5.45. So this, when you multiply 20 by 5.45, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 9, 2 5s are 10. So this will be rupees 109. I'm sorry for the miscalculation. Actually, when I went to counter check it, then I realized it that the answer is actually wrong. So in this way we have done this. So I'll give you this here. I'll stop, my dear student, because we will do it later. Continue it with from question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So take care, my dear students. Stay home, stay safe, and most important, stay happy, my dear students. Take care. Bye.